407.
We won't be talking about Captain Swan in this episode because it's non-existent.
Not impressed with the lack of
That's thanks to all the, that's just because of the haters and
yeah,
stuff.
thanks haters.
The writers are just trying to appeal to everyone, right? They don't want to lose any fans.
Whatever. Anyway, Outlaw Queen, Regina, and Robin Hood are so freaking cute.
I thought that first scene when Robin Hood came down to, you know, Regina's little lair, or her room, I guess. Thought he was gonna like grab her and kiss her right away.
That's what I thought. But then we got it in the end. He was like, you know, I was brought up to be this good guy. Now I don't give a fuck. And just like grabbed her and kissed the shit out of her.
And she got real into it.
Oh,
she went back for more and stuff.
I'm so happy Robin did that. I was kind of just a little bit Team Marion when Will was talking about how he fell in love with her, and remember that part? No, I was just a little like, oh, like,
how can anyone be Team Marion?
Just a little, like it was like, oh,
he's already moved on. It's just what happens, you know what I mean? Like he thought she died and she did. It wasn't meant to be.
Will Scarlet and Robin Hood scene was kind of cute because, you know, they're both married men.
I love how when people are upset in Storybrooke, they go and throw darts.
I just wanted to do a little shout out for that Lord of the Rings reference that Emma made at the beginning. I thought that was really funny.
I love how Emma has all these insiders with herself. Like she's at the Back to the Future thing, and then Princess Leia thing, and then the Lord of the Rings thing. It's like, Emma, no one knows what you're talking about. These are all fairy tale characters. They don't know what pop culture is.
That little like baby yoga scene, it's not yoga, the cameo by Cinderella. Nice to see she's doing well.
Emma was like coming over and like, you know, seeing how they're doing. And like, Emma's like a real sarcastic like bitch sometimes, I find. This is the way she was talking to her mom and like saying, I can't remember exactly the lines they were saying, but just the way she was going on about her and her kid and like, oh, you don't know how to raise a kid, it's the first time.
Well, it's true.
Still, she doesn't have to be a dick about it. Was it Cinderella's like, how are you doing that when she was like warming up the bottle or whatever? And she's like, oh, you know, I'm just practicing my powers to catch a Snow Queen. And she's like said it like it was nothing.
No big deal.
It was like the main plot of the story. I really discovered I actually really like Emma as a character. I normally don't like her, but
took you 4 seasons.
Yeah, I love how blunt she is. Like when she was interrogating the Snow Queen, instead of like, you know, tiptoeing around the whole, you know, her plan, she's just right away, she's like, look, I know you want me to join your little evil threesome and it's not gonna happen.
Evil threesome?
Okay, threesome doesn't mean sexual.
Okay.
Threesome just means 3 people.
Okay. There was a part where Regina was looking at the Once Upon a Time book and she was going through the pictures, which is totally their version of Facebook creeping, because she came across Robin Hood and Marion and she was looking back at that pictures and she was getting sad. And then
like
and like oh, she tries to find like pages on Marion, like creep her. I made that exact comment when it was happening, and then Henry came out in his suit and Jake freaked out at me because he didn't hear what Henry's line was, like genuinely upset with me.
There's just a rule when we're having Once Upon a Time nights, you know, we stay quiet and we save our comments till the commercial break. We watch everything so we can take it all in because we have to talk about it afterwards and we can't miss any lines. And so, you know, little Henry came, I like Henry, I think he's a cool cat. Came in, I wanted to see him do some cool shit, and he's like, oh, and Jossyl's like, oh my god, the best story about it. I'm like, oh my god.
It's Henry, who cares?
He had a tie on, you look cool.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, I'm actually not that upset. I don't think he said anything significant.
The one second of sexy Hook looking in the mirror.
And then
just
he makes that funny line.
He's like, oh, well, it must be broken because I still look devilishly handsome.
I've been staring at myself all day.
We had a Hook and Rumple interaction, the first one since episode 404, was it? Since the date. So, you know, they're still enemies. Rumple's not really taking over Hook's life, which is good. I like how he refers to him as Crocodile, or the Dark One. He never calls him Rumple.
I mean, Rumple always calls him Dearie.
Yeah.
He calls everyone that.
It's cute. How did you feel about Emma using her powers, letting it go?
I don't know. She's like, so is her powers like to tell people are lying and then be like Human Torch? Flame on.
Mary Margaret was like, oh my god, Emma, like why would you do that? As if like she can control it, as if she like, willingly did that.
The whole point of that was to advance the plot, the whole idea of like, oh, I bet your family's scared of you, and that's the whole reason why. David
wasn't even hurt. He wasn't even wearing like a sling or anything the next scene, so everything's fine.
What? He could be badly bruised.
No, he's fine. Question, genuine question to people out there. and I want your answers. So the scroll that Elsa's mom was writing, or the note that Elsa's mom was writing on the ship the first episode, is that the same scroll that Emma and Elsa were looking at saying like Emma's gonna be the savior? Just wondering. Also, did Elsa's mom lose her memory too? Like,
No.
No?
No, because that's the whole reason why she's afraid of her daughter at first. Like,
Because she remembers, right?
Yeah, well, because like everyone in town forgets about her sisters.
But not her.
She just pretends it doesn't happen. But when Elsa was born and frozen, and then she's like, oh, she has
like,
magical powers. That's why she was like...
I see. I like the Snow Queen Arundel sister thing. I like that. Yeah.
Boobs falling out everywhere.
And then the ending... What?
There's a lot going on between Rumple and...
There's like sexual tension there. I don't know.
Like who ships those two now? I bet you Rumple wants to get all up in that.
Oh, all up in her boobs. I think she got a boob job because she's got like indent.
No, she's just a bit older. They're just after a while they start to separate.
No, she has like an indent.
That's not from a boob job doesn't give you that.
Yeah, it does. Some
No. They don't give you an indent on your actual physical chest. They don't like spread them apart and put the stuff in there. They cut it underneath and they put the stuff in and they put it over. And then,
oh, really?
Yeah, if you ever like watch anything where you see people naked doing stuff and they have boob jobs, they sometimes like girls with boob jobs will have like a little scar here.
Ew, what?
Or little, you know what I mean?
Gross.
Though she is, they're natural.
Okay.
I can tell.
Okay. Is the thing that Rumple needs in return Emma's powers? Hence the promo for the next episode? I don't get it. What does he want? What does she want? They're talking in code and I don't get it.
We're having insiders and the audience isn't in. I wonder what's gonna happen in the very, like, I wonder if like Henry's gonna have a big scene in the end because he's slowly working his way through his shot.
I think he's gonna become bad. Like even like
bad?
Like he's gonna become a villain.
No.
I think so.
He's
gonna get way too caught up in it, and Regina's gonna be like, Henry, calm down.
Everyone's gonna be fighting or something. There's gonna be a big climax where Hook and Emma and all the rest of the Power Rangers are all gonna be fighting each other, and then in the end they're gonna be all struggling, and then Henry's gonna be like, wait, I found this in my grandpa's shop. I'll get him.
Super excited for next week's episode. 2 hours.
Yeah, that's odd. Why is it not the finale? It's 2 hours. Why is it just the episode before?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just a bigger episode.
Maybe. So excited! And by the way, just wanna, since there was no Captain Swan in this episode, I just wanna appreciate the Instagram picture that Jennifer Morrison tweeted saying her 2 favorite dudes were Henry and Hook.
What is it? You made the point that she's never taken a picture with Hook alone? With like just her and Hook, right?
No,
or her and Colin.
There have been pictures of them, but she's never taken a selfie, just the 2 of them.
Right, and I love how like the moment they might have, she just like pulls Henry aside and she's like, hey, get in this because people are gonna assume the wrong thing.
Yeah, Henry's like, oh, okay.
Take out the whole picture with my nose.
And also the Bello magazine, Colin O'Donoghue. Just need to put some, I'm gonna put a few pictures right there. Yeah, all those pictures. Let you appreciate that. Okay. Have a good night. You're welcome.